Hello friends, welcome to channel Guidance from Divine. As you can see, I have some cards laid out before the reading starts because I actually started the reading and there was a sound problem. So I will quickly repeat the messages that came through as starting with the introduction that if you're watching it at the time when I'm releasing this video, there was this Barbault basket named after the French astrologer happened in 21st of July 2026, and this was the astrologer who predicted the pandemic for 2020, but sadly he passed away in 2019, and there's a lot of talk happening about this basket of abundance that we're receiving because these 3 days the basket is formed by the outer 4 planets at 4 degrees, and I think it is Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus. And so you can read about this basket, and there's a lot of talk happening. But here, for your messages today, there was this guidance of no readings for these 3 days. Because we were receiving these seeds of abundance, and we were even not doing anything, no guidance to follow anything during these 3 days. It was just fine just to stay in a space where we are receiving these codes, the downloads of the universe as a part of this collective consciousness. So we have received this abundance codes in our individual baskets, and then we will be growing them for at least this next 1 year, individually contributing in this expansion of the collective consciousness. So through this deck, I tap into the energies of the 3 parts of collective of guidance from divine. What has happened, what have they received. So please remember that only one of these pile you'll resonate with. It's not a pick a pile. After this we will move into the collective reading, but just to tap into the energies of what has happened with the collective of guidance from divine. So the first message is number 46, I, initiate of portals, which is the Page of Cups. Then we have the second one as number 50, Pineal Pioneers, Ace of Activations. This is the Ace of Sword energy. And then we have number 11, Alignment of the Heart, Justice. And the second card for the same energy is number 42, Labyrinth, 7 of Portals, which is 7 of Cups. So friends, for these 3 different messages, for the first one, the message with this I, number 46, is the expansion of your clairvoyance, definitely some psychic ability coming and expanding during this 1 year. But also there is this sense of a surprise which is coming in your expansiveness of the journey ahead for a year. There also was the message of like a surprise idea which will come through for your work or your 3D life. So with this, the collective who are resonating, this is the guidance. And the collective who's resonating with this card, this is again this idea of psychic expansion, specifically of the pineal gland, like with clairvoyance, a connection with higher understanding. And also this is a new team joining in your spirit team, a new guardian who is you have received during these 3 days a connection, and you will be working with this guardian energy, and this guardian is protecting and helping you expand your psychic abilities. Making sure that you are not connecting with any trickster energies is an important role that they play, and also helping you expand with staying aligned in the direction that you need to grow. And with this message, with the third part of the collective, this is the collective of the heart expansion. What lies ahead is your heart expansion and the clarity that comes through this heart expansion. So there may have been some confusions present in the past about some choices available, and you will be making decisions out of those choices. They will not be confusing anymore. You will make decisions out of those choices with clarity, conviction, and real knowing from the heart. And this also brings in the energy of a new guardian that is present in your team. So there is definitely an influx of new beings, new connections coming for more than half of the collective. And there is this overlap energy of like what the basket talks about is to really let go of the past. And if you're watching it at the time when I'm releasing it, we are following the readings with the guidance of the between the two portal guidance, the 7-7 and the 8-8. So we are almost at the halfway about it, and we have done that release and let go. And with the new moon in Cancer as well, we are in a new cycle of especially the heart base, sacral, emotional oriented energies. And then now we have received this energy through the seeds of this basket of abundance. And then now we go into, as predicted, towards 8-8 with the expansion of the awareness. And that is in true alignment with what the Spirit has predicted before for the two portals as well. So as a big picture, everything is sitting in its place. So let us start now the collective reading. So I actually went ahead so far, and then I realized that the sound, I forgot to plug in my mic. So I hope I have covered all the messages. But yes, we'll see if something I've missed, Spirit will remind me during the reading. And I really apologize for this little accident I've done. But yes, there are no mistakes. It was meant to happen that way. So the next energy that I picked up was the energy of moon for the collective. And the message is a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So this is, friends, very much in alignment with the service archetype that we pick up in the collective of guidance from divine, along with the heart expansion, the psychic abilities, the spiritual expansion of awareness, but also with the service archetype of the light worker energies that we know are present in the collective of guidance from divine. So this is one important aspect. I have not checked, I actually checked, but I don't remember which signs these 4 planets have been in with 4 degrees. If it was in Virgo, one of the planet, then I feel this is a more important message. I'll check quickly and see if it is the case, because I'm not sure about that, but the Virgo is standing out with some importance. Maybe in your natal chart, have a look at if one of these 4 planets is in Virgo, then this enhances the service archetype in the house where this Virgo and this outer planet is sitting in. So it was, friends, the 4 planets as Jupiter in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius, Uranus in Gemini, and Neptune in Aries. So it is not in Virgo, but one of your outer planet, if it is in Virgo, then that house is highlighted for at least the next 11-12 months with the archetype of service as a light worker. I think it is crucial information for some of the collective here. There is also this element of sacred geometry that has been, I want to say, activated during this basket time, but I'm not sure how many spiritual guides online, like, they picked up on this energy. But it was very strongly sacred geometry which was coming. Like, it's also visible in your cards as well here, though it signifies a bit of this confusion energy that you're coming out of, but it also gives a very basic foundation, and also in connection with like the downloads and the light language that is coming. So maybe some of you are also going to start speaking light language, or hearing light language, or seeing light codes. Something like that is also coming in relation with this sacred geometry through this basket of psychic expansion. Then we have number 42, nucleus. So this is the sacred geometry deck. And this really talks about the inner work. I'm also hearing, like, at the core level, the foundation level, what makes you you. It's just a process of, like, you're just shedding what is not yours and finding yourself. They're showing me like a carving which is happening, but the carving is just a symbolic way of saying that you're just shedding what the statue has already accumulated on itself, like shedding of the dust, or just letting go of all the muck that has been accumulated on the already carved statue. So it's something just finding yourself at a very foundation level, and also inner work, which I'm hearing with this expansion energies that you're moving into the 8-8 portal. Let me read it from the guided this book as well and see what the other message is. So this card very much, friends, talk about this angel, this guardian as well, but also talking about a core issue. And this energy we did pick up in the previous messages as well, especially in the third one. But the overlap energy of letting go of the past and what is not yours, this talk about a very specific core issue, or something you have been wanting to change or wanting to decide on something. And here this guardian angel is coming as a protected shell around this process of you choosing and making a decision for yourself. It really comes from the depth of really, like knowing who you are, very much in alignment with your authentic self is how it feels like this decision, with the protection of your guardian angel. Not necessarily guardian angel for all, they're saying. For some, it could be these new guardians, or some in the spirit team which are already there. But it's a protected space where this inner work is happening, reflecting in your outer reality as this decision or a choice that you are ready to make, because you're in alignment with your authentic self. Let us continue looking at where this abundance energy is growing again a bit more for the collective. These were very individual messages, yeah. But yeah, I know collective likes the pick and pile, but I'm following my guidance, friends, and this is for the whole collective. If that is how spirit wants it, that is how we'll be doing it. Yes, so it's number 22, Divine Masculine. And I do have a reading on the channel, which I'll tell you just about. Let me read this first for you. So it says, the frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So friends, if you have been on the channel, if you follow the readings, you know that there is this work in one reading which came through Ascension of Divine Masculine, where many of us in the collective were shown by spirit that I'm not aware of, that this was the work happening in the Divine Masculine. We were thinking it's happening in our feminine side, but it was also the masculine side which was being worked on. And once that work has truly started to happen, we were made aware of that this is what it is, and it came in very clear alignment. So I'll link the reading if in the description box if you feel that you need to see that as well, with some more messages there. But this Divine Masculine energy is which is bringing this whole the energy of knowing inside with authentic self and having that courage and action, as like they're showing me two tracks of the rail, like one is the courage and the second is the action of the Divine Masculine, where these decisions will follow, this alignment of the journey will continue. So the feminine is in this protected aspect, and outside is the masculine aspect, is how they're showing me. So yeah, the Divine Masculine is who has received, or is the seed, and then the feminine in the basket is nurturing and growing and nourishing those seeds. How beautiful is this journey of my beautiful collective here. Then we have the sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. And this is again in alignment with the energies of the two portals, where we saw that emotional energy of the sacral chakra being worked on. And this is in continuation with at least for the next, I want to say like 10 and a half, 11-ish to 12 months of space, where this real expansion is coming for the whole collective, where they talk about this emotional balance of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Very balanced energies. Alchemy also is coming through again, that the message of alchemy is also coming. So they're just reminding me that the one who are alchemizing and are working with alchemy, it is a strong message for the sexual energies being alchemized as well into the spiritual. Then we have crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, holy experiences, and miraculous energy. The presence of the Holy Spirit has also come through with the beautiful white dove. And this specific energy is coming for the Lion's Gate portal, this card, this crown chakra. And if you have been aligning with this message of the second, then it is more for you, that your crown chakra is more being worked on and is more going to be in an expanded state, at least till the 12th of August 2026, when we are in this mode of readings which are coming through. You may experience a bit of headache during this time, but grounding is really going to help you, but it's needed. It is required that this crown chakra expansion happens so that this upgrade can be established in the foundations of the energy field. And for the rest of the collective, it's a very similar message as well, that this crown chakra is being worked on till this the timeline that I'm talking about. But as a timeless reading, again, these messages are still here for you, my dear friends, and we are looking at this 1 yearly timeline after this basket, but for specifically the portal energies, then for at least the next 2-3 weeks, as a timeless message, the crown chakra is going to be active for you. So take a bit of care. And also with the psychic expansion also, and the new guides also, it looks relevant that the connection happens through the higher chakras, and crown chakra then really plays an important role with that connection with the guides, and the expansion happening in the third eye and the pineal gland. Then we have the halls of Amenti, initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. This message points to some of the previous messages again, like I'm receiving a lot of repeat messages from previous readings that I have channeled before, that someone needs an Akashic reading after this, around, like, if you're watching when I'm releasing, so 12th of August, sometime around that. But always, as I say, that always be aware that you go to someone who really knows what they're doing, and they do not get misinformed. So please be really careful. Go to someone you have, like, at least from someone you have heard that they can give you a good Akash reading. But other than that, this message is pointing about this soul wisdom and soul information that you may be receiving, or it will be easier, I'm hearing, rather than receiving. I'm hearing it'll be easier for the collective to go in meditation and retrieve a past life information, or in dreams receiving messages, or for some it's astral projection, which is going to be coming in their capability. So there are different aspects of this, but there is an access which is coming from the soul level to you, and this crown chakra really plays this part in receiving, in happening this access for you. And look at that, wow, we have the same card twice. So if you're a regular viewer, friends, you know that I have 2 sets of the same deck, and when the message is really important, it comes twice, and this shows the importance of this message. The access at the soul level, the connection of you at the person level, the 3D reality, and with the higher dimensions and the authentic self coming down and making the decisions, like the life is going to start being directed by choices made by the authentic self. So this is really important, this initiation, where this access is coming. And again, always remember the message of the Akashic record reading that can really help you after this time, just to see how the Akash has changed. Let us look at this final message, and then we will go with some tarot energies as well. It's root chakra, I am loved, I am love, number 62. So this is coming as a relief, my dear friends. To many of my viewers, I know that, and including me as well, there's a lot of physical pain and discomfort and the alignment of the body, physical body. Because of the expansion of the light body, the alignment has to happen. And we all are going through some way of some physical discomfort or some pain. And this is really like a relief for the news, for the whole collective to know that this root chakra is also coming to a new upgraded state, which will be reflecting in our alignment with the ease of the physical body, and the pain levels are coming. So the health overall, what the message is, that the health is overall going to improve, but during this timeline, this period, it feels like it going backwards, but it is not. It's just, yeah, they're showing me like it's like your physical body is like in the retrograde of the planets. They appear to going backwards in health, but they are not, because this work is happening. So a lot of this release may also have been happening. So the bottom two chakras, when they both are being worked on, it really reflects on our physical body the most. So this is a relief actually to know the outcome is that it's going to be improving soon. So any worries for your physical health, this will give you some help in some time. Then we have rhythmic cycles. Tune in with your body, the earth, moon, and sun. So here comes the message of the body, that in continuation with this, that after this, we should stay in alignment with some of the moon energies, and with sun, it's the solar codes coming. So that is why I probably picked up the moon deck, because it's important to still continue following what the moon is doing and what is happening in the sun. The sun, it's specifically, they're talking about solar flares, that for at least a year, be mindful of the solar flares. Yeah, there is a level of sensitivity which you will be picking up during the solar flares or following the moon cycles, but it's very individual, because we have unique energy fields, unique journeys, so we react differently, we respond differently, our bodies. So this is something you have to find for yourself, how the solar flares and the moon cycles are affecting you. But it's always like coming on the mend. Then we have belly breathing. Take some grounding breaths from your belly, number 8. So this is like an advice from your spirit team to do some deep belly breathing. Maybe because of the pain or the physical discomfort, maybe we do not realize that we have started to breathe with the chest. We are not breathing from the belly, and deep belly breathing will help you ground that pain as well into Gaia. So this is like a quick tip your spirit team has shared. Now let's connect with the tarot and see what is the message for the collective. Connecting with the spirit of tarot. Thank you. So we have number 4, Emperor. I heard not only for the ones who are aware of the alchemy they're doing, but also for the whole collective, there are egos that have been dissolved or are in the process of being dissolved. So you can read into a bit more online with the spiritual guidance. A lot is available to see how the ego aspects are dissolved, like especially through alchemy and observing and self-realization. Like Eckhart Tolle is very important for this work to go to listen to. And then there is also for anger specifically, it's coming to go and look at the videos of the Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh. Sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but I have received a lot of wisdom and blessings from him for my anger management and my work on anger. And it's again coming for someone there. And the third one is coming for some self-realization journey for someone around ego, with to listen to Jiddu Krishnamurti, another enlightened spiritual master of self-realization. So there's some guidance around there for the ego dissolving, the dissolving of the ego, and specifically during this time. Then we have strength. This is not only the message of the strong masculine that is coming, but also the presence of the acknowledgement of the presence of the Lyran codes, if you have seen from the previous readings that you received, and are now building strength step by step. So it's also coming as a blessing from the Lyrans as well. Then we have the sun, the Lord of light and solar wisdom coming with the Hierophant again here. Major arcana, all are major arcana, and even the next one is major arcana, the death card. So very powerful messages, my dear friends. Collectively, like the big picture again here is that so much of the collective is coming into alignment, and that alignment is the change that is happening. And this death card also sitting on the root chakra is again highlighting this the energy of change in the physical body, because some of us are really feeling the pain. Like there are days when it really becomes a little difficult, especially the nerves. I feel there is a lot of work is happening on the nervous system. Then for some it is after that on the muscular structure. For some then it is on the circulatory structure or the soft tissues, tendons and cartilages. But it's just like it does feel a lot of this pain. So this is the energy of change, bringing the process of change where this alignment is happening. But the overall message, as I was saying, is this message of us coming in alignment with the energies, with the guidance, and bringing the light in as the light workers we are. So it was a beautiful reading, my dear friends. The basket looks amazing for us, and we have received the seeds, and let us work on them. Let us grow them, nurture them, and stay aligned with the direction the Spirit is taking us. So thank you so much for being here, my dear friends. Good luck on your next few months journey ahead, and I will see you again with your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.